What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video where we are going to be going over 3 product research techniques and hacks to help you guys make sure that that product that you're about to order is going to be profitable and it's going to be a viable product for you, okay? So I don't want you guys wasting your money on inventory. I don't want you guys wasting your time and your energy of communicating with a manufacturer, ordering this product, and the product basically be garbage, okay? So please learn from my experience. I've had some bad products that I've learned from, and so in this video I want you guys to basically learn from my mistakes and see what I do before I order a product, okay? So let's dive into my screen where I'm going to be using the silicone stretch lids as the product example. We're going to see if this is going to be a good product for us to sell. So silicone stretch lids, it's basically a reusable silicone lid that goes over the top of food to preserve it a little bit longer, kind of like saran wrap, but reusable. And as soon as you find a product that sounds interesting, you're going to use the Jungle Scout Chrome extension. If you don't know what this is, in a nutshell, it basically shows you guys the average monthly sales, sales rank, average price, average reviews. Then it shows you whether or not the product is in demand and what the competition is like. So basically what you guys are looking for is a product that's in demand and that's with low competition. So you would assume that this product is exactly what you're looking for. There's high demand, low competition, the average price is alright, and the revenues are super high. I mean, they're making $47,000 in revenue each month, $4,000, $16,000, another $16,000, $12,000, $12,000, $10,000. The revenues are super high and it's in demand with low competition. So what a lot of people do is they see these numbers and they just immediately go to Alibaba, they go to source the product, and they basically talk with the first manufacturer, they work out a deal, they order the product, and they think that they're just going to make thousands of dollars just like that. But I'm here to tell you that that's not the case, and there's a lot more that goes into it to basically decide whether or not this is going to be a good product, okay? So what we're going to do is, now that we searched the silicone stretch lids, that's the keyword that Jungle Scout pulled up that said that the opportunity score was good, we're going to go to merchant words and we're going to search to see how many times people are searching for silicone stretch lids. So right off the bat, I mean, up at the top, 6 silicone stretch lids, it's being searched 7,300 times. And if you scroll down, you find silicone stretch lids, it's being searched 3,400 times a month. So what that means is 3,400 people are searching for that exact keyword right here on Amazon. And that's not very many people, because if you look at other keywords and other products, they're being searched hundreds and millions of times each month. And so for me, that's kind of a red flag for me, because if it's being searched 3,400 times, and the revenues are super high, that means there's other keywords out there that are being searched a lot more. So we can go and search silicone lids, for example, and we can go back to merchant words and search silicone lids to see how many times this specific keyword is being searched. So right here it shows that it's being searched a whole lot more, 41,000 times, 34,000 times. And we can go back here and make sure that that's the product that we're actually looking to sell. So right here, similar product, this is a little bit different. Same product, same product, same product. Now let's run the Jungle Scout Chrome extension on this particular keyword. And so as you'll see, the revenues are still high, the reviews are super high, and it looks like the average reviews are going to be a lot higher for this particular keyword. So average review, 214, and the opportunity score is a 4, high demand with high competition. So as you guys can see, this is the complete opposite of what we wanted, because the first keyword that we searched, it was a super good opportunity score, and then the second one we searched, which is being searched a lot more each month, it's high demand with high competition. So that's another red flag that we want to be careful of, and we could go and search other keywords and see what they're like. So maybe silicone cover, see what that comes up with. So that's the same exact product. We can go and run the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, pull the numbers on this particular keyword, and see what they're doing. So again, high reviews, high revenue, high demand, high competition. So average price is low as well. So that's another red flag. So that's basically the first thing that you guys are going to want to do, is check multiple keywords and not just assume the first keyword that you enter, it shows a good opportunity score, and then you just order the product. That's not what you want to do. You want to go and check with merchant words and see how many times people are searching for that specific keyword, and look at other keywords to see if it's high demand and if it's still low competition, or if it's high demand and high competition like we just saw on the other two keywords that we looked at. So that's a huge mistake that beginning Amazon sellers make, is they don't look, they don't take the time to look at other keywords, they just look at the first one. So now what we're going to do, and we'll say that the keywords were great, it showed that it's high demand, low competition, the opportunity score was good, and what we're going to do now is we're going to see what the profit margin is. So this bestseller, we're going to click on this one, and this is something similar to what we want to sell. So it's a 6-pack, they're selling it for $10.99. We're going to go to Alibaba, we're going to message some suppliers and get a price. But for this example, I'm just going to estimate a price. So a 6-pack right here we can get from $1.67 to $1.96. That's without shipping, so, and that's a minimum order of 50 sets. Right here, minimum order 100 sets, again $1.80 to $1.95, and then here's a little bit more expensive, here's a little bit more expensive. So basically average price plus shipping we'll say is going to be $3 per pack landed at the Amazon warehouse. And that's just an estimate, it could be more, it could be less, but $3 is probably a safe estimate. And then I'm going to go and hit the FBA calculator. This is a free extension that you can download. I will include that in the link down below as well. But you're going to enter in the product cost, so we'll say $3. Roughly, it could be more, it could be less like I was saying. The product price, $10.99. If you're going to want to compete with this particular seller, you're either going to have to come out with a 7-pack, or you're going to have to sell it for cheaper. So we'll sell it for $10.49 and just sell it for a little bit cheaper. And then we're just going to put one estimated monthly sales. So the product cost, we got the product price, then it shows us the FBA fees, and then it shows us the estimated monthly profit. So if we sell one unit, so we sell one silicone cover sleeve, we're going to be making $2.65 per unit we sell. But if we do the math on that, I like making sure that my profit margins are bare minimum of 35%. So I do $10.49 times by 0.35, which is 35%. And at a 35% profit margin, my profit should be higher than $3.60 if I want it to be 35% or higher. So right here, it's $2.65. So that's going to be lower than a 30% profit margin, which is not good at all. It doesn't give me a lot of wiggle room for PPC. It won't let me have that wiggle room to do giveaways and rank that product with that small of a profit margin. So that's another red flag, and that's something that you want to look at, is what is the profit margin going to be, how much are the fees, and how much is it realistically going to cost you, and how much are you going to realistically sell it for. So if those two are good, the profit margins higher than the 35%, you have the product that's in demand with low competition, then you can go and check to see if it's going to get competitive, if it's just starting to trend, and if other sellers are going to start selling it. So you can go to JumpSend, and this is basically a giveaway site where people go in and try to rank their products and give away discounted items so that it looks like they're selling more products than they actually are, and so it ranks your products. So I'm going to type in silicone lid, and the first things that come up are the silicone lids that I'm looking to sell. So I have 1, 2, these are similar, 3, 4, 5. So 5 on that keyword on JumpSend on their giveaway site, and that's just with that keyword. So I could search silicone cover and see if there's some other products. And here's another one. Here's a different one. Here's some more. Here's some more as well. So as you can see, there's a lot of people trying to sell these silicone stretch lids. And that's a huge red flag, because if you can if you're finding a bunch of people selling these products on JumpSend, that means that there's a lot of new sellers coming in trying to rank that specific product or that keyword. So that's another red flag, and that's something that you want to avoid entirely if there's a bunch that show up on JumpSend. So those are basically 3 little tips and techniques that I do before I order a product, because I want to make sure that the product that I'm ordering is not going to get too competitive. The different keywords that I'm going to try to rank for and get on the first page, they're being searched a lot, and there's not a lot of competition like we saw on these silicone stretch lids. So please take your time when it comes to product research. Really go over the top, double, triple, quadruple check each product, the different keywords, and make sure that the product you are looking at is going to be profitable. I know this video is kind of getting long, but I want to show you a good example of what a good product looks like. So let's go to bow scrunchies, for example. So I'm going to do the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, see what the opportunity score, the average reviews, the revenue. So as you can see, they're a little bit lower than the silicone stretch lids, but it's not as competitive of a product because, as you can see, the reviews are super low. So medium demand with low competition. Average reviews is super low. I'm going to go over, copy and paste this into merchant words to basically see if it's going to be a competitive keyword. It's being searched 51,000 times, 35,000 times, 14,000 times. So if I can rank for a keyword on the first page that's low competition and it's being searched 50,000 times, that's 50,000 potential customers for this particular bow scrunchie. So now we could even look up other keywords. So just a scrunchie, we'll see what that comes up with. And they're completely different. They're not the bow rabbit ear scrunchies, they're just the circle ones. But I can pull the Jungle Scout Chrome extension and see the competition on this keyword. So the revenue, as you can see, are super, super high. The reviews aren't crazy high either. So that's a really good sign because that's not the exact product I'm selling. But if I could rank on this particular page, I could have a huge market, because if you come over here and you just type in scrunchies on merchant words, it's being searched a ridiculous amount of times. It's being searched 230,000 times. Velvet scrunchies 150,000 times. Hair scrunchies 110,000 times. So if you can come right here and it's high demand with medium competition on something that's being searched almost 300,000 times and the revenues are super high, that's a product to get excited about and to go and dive in a little bit deeper, get price estimates on how much the product is going to cost and what can you do different to set yourself apart. So as you can see, all these are the same products. They're the circle ones, but if you came in and ranked on the first page with your rabbit ear scrunchies, the bow scrunchies that are a little bit different, you're going to set yourself apart. And like this guy right here is the only person on this entire page that has the rabbit ear scrunchies. And so right here, 10 reviews. I'm going to pull the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, $12.99. They're selling for a pack. So scroll down here, find that exact seller, $12.99. That's not it. Come down a little bit more. That's not it either. Right here, $12.99. They're doing $6,500 in revenue with 10 reviews. So that's a really good product. The pricing is a little bit more than these normal scrunchies. The pack is a little bit less. And so that's a good sign because your profit margins are probably going to be a little bit better and there's not as much competition. And then the last thing you can do is you can come over here to JumpSend and search scrunchies. So I search it, and just like that, only one comes up, and it's not the rabbit ear scrunchies, so that's showing that not a lot of people are catching on to this new product that is really popular right now, that's being searched a lot. So that's just an example of a good product, okay? So I hope that you guys take advantage of these techniques and strategies that I just showed you, And if you really go through, look at the numbers, check the profit margins, look at the different keywords, use the Jungle Scout Chrome extension, look at jump send, and if you look at all those different details and you find that the numbers line up, then it's almost impossible to fail with Amazon FBA, okay? So if you know that people are searching for that product and that your profit margins are good and there's not a lot of competition, and you come to market with a good product that's a little different than others, you are going to be successful. So that is why I can't stress product research enough, and that's why I wanted to make this video on different tips and techniques to make sure that your product is going to be profitable and viable. So I hope that you guys learned something, and I hope that you go and implement these little strategies so that you guys can find that perfect product to start selling on Amazon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys enjoyed, go down and like this video, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to learn more about how to create an online business with Amazon FBA or Instagram. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.